All right. I've been grinding. And what I'm left with is the 84x10s. 5 of them. Hopefully we get enough fodder in here. Carry on grinding. But more importantly, hopefully we get some some good fodder. That actually gives us one of the 50 player packs, which is good. Enough fodder. So hopefully we pack one of the good cards. That new Berbatov SBC. He looks good. He looks good. Once he's been evoed 200k, I want to do him and I want to do Butragueño. I know I've got like an excess right now of elite players. Oh, look at him. I know I've got an excess of elite players, but I feel like they could just be the difference. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's finish off these packs. Oh, just good. It's just good fodder, isn't it? Just good fodder. And then we'll start working on... I actually might just do daily play first. I really want to get used to playing with this team in the 4-2-2 before going into champs with it. But then again, I just kind of look for 10 wins in champs. So maybe we go straight into champs with it and just try and learn the team. Let's do a few more of these grind packs because we should have some 88s, 89s, etc. now. And let's see what we can do. All right, that'll be the last 85 rated. I think we've got 3 85s, 187. Let's rip these packs. See if we can get some more good fodder. So 75x20, no promo card. But a walkout, which is nice. 87 Pajor. That is, I think, the 4th 87 as well, which is nice. We can now do an 87 rated upgrade pack. No walkout in that one. Loads of trash in that one, to be fair. And then a walkout in this one, though. That's nice. 86 Joao Cancelo. I can do 86 rated now as well. Nice. Off the back of that, we can do one set of the 86 and one set of the 87. And then the 82x20 does give us a walkout here too. 4 87s and an 86. That is fantastic. Obviously, like, we want to pack promo cards from this. Otherwise, it's boring. But still good. Got 186. What I'm going to do as well, I'm just going to build one of these. I'm going to use the 90 rated Harry Kane that I got. Don't want these informs. I knew they were going to be in there. Because it's like all the 84s and then 190 rated gives us this. Obviously, if we can get something better than that back, happy days. Otherwise, yeah, it might just be a waste of a 90 rated that can go into something a bit better. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. Come on, EA. Hook me up with the promo card, baby. So we're getting back an 88. Oh, yeah. Another 95 Socek, who we will take, and he will go towards Dimitar Berbatov or Butragueño. And then we also get an 81x20 and an 82x20. No promo card here, but a walkout. An 88 and an 86. It's good. It is good. And then we get an 82x20. No promo card again. We get an 85. Oh, that was stinky. Right, let's get back onto the team then. We'll grind more after we've done some like daily play and stuff. I'm really, I'm anxious actually to go into champs with this team in this formation because I just haven't used it. Much. And I don't want to go in with a formation that I don't use much and then, you know, choke like 11 wins or whatever and just be like, oh, I should have carried on using the formation I was good with. But I do think to do the daily play and to get Petacek upgraded a little bit more, we're just going to go and play our first few games of champs. What does our first opponent have for today? Go and get our daily play. The St. Pauli badge. 4, 2, 3, 1. Very nice team in there as well. It's got that McSauce in at CDM, who looks very good. Let's see if we can just play well. I can't imagine this will be sweatier than the cup that I played earlier or rivals at Division 3/2. Maybe it will be. Let's see. This guy is a genuine, like, hyper sweat. For my first game of the weekend league, I think I've matched somebody that goes 15-0. Can you believe that? Oh, my days. Oh. This guy's attacking play is second to none. Guys, fair enough, man. I don't know what I've come up against in my first game here, but this is crazy. You don't really want these, this level of opponent this early on, man. You want this, like, you don't really ever want to get this level of opponent. You want to, like, try and maybe, like, sneak past these ones. This is crazy. I can't move, man. I can't move when I've got the ball. It's everything he does is perfect. Like, genuinely perfect. Everything he does. One back. There's Ricardo Kaká scoring a goal for us as well. One back. I need more. I need to make sure every attack I have results in a goal, honestly. Guys, I'm 3-1 down at the half. It is fair to say this guy is insane, man. Like, this guy's insane. But I have missed a couple of sitters that could have got me right back into this game. This guy's so good. It's just really unfortunate to match against this level of opponent for game one. But let's keep focusing. Let's keep pushing. And let's see if we can get ourselves anything out of this game here. Right, I've got one more back. That was a bit cheesy to get there. I should have just scored it in the first place. But we've got another one back. Gone through the keeper's legs, man. Come off it, EA. Come on. One more. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh, I'm having to fight hard in this game, guys. Super hard. Pen. Oh, it's a pen. Luka Modric. Doesn't miss. Let's go. Oh, his penalty animation is amazing, by the way. Oh, that's class. Oh, that is class. That is absolute class. He quit. Guys, I tell you what, man. For game one, I felt like that was for 15-0. That guy was ridiculously good at the game. Like, ridiculously good. We went 3-0 down. We got it together eventually and came back into the game. But man alive, it shouldn't have been that difficult. Part one is done. Gives him a really tasty upgrade now. He's like super usable already. That big upgrade. We just need to play 4 more to get him up to that 98. I think this week, you know what's crazy about like the way I play this game? Last week and the week before, this is our 3rd weekend league on this account now. Last week and the week before, actually the first week I was just kind of playing and it was like, wow, I got to 11-2. That was sick. We choked, went 11-4 by the end of it. That was fine. The second week I was playing good. And I felt good. And we got to 11 wins with 1 left. And that was all right. Because I felt like I was playing good football. Hello. This week, I've been playing so bad during this week. But I honestly think if I can get up to 10 wins, I'll be happy with it for this week. And then we can focus on getting better through the week for next weekend league. There's 2. Beautiful stuff. And that's 3. That's going to be game over, pal. Come on. There we go. Go Trebion. Right, guys. After that first win, which was a tough win, we go into some more gameplay. This is post-com for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because I was getting crazy triggered, like genuinely more triggered than I have done in a long time, and it just wouldn't have been pretty viewing. And reason number 2 is because I actually did want to respond to some comments from the last video. I've got 4 comments that I want to talk about. But the first thing I want to talk about as we go through the gameplay today is just how big of a difference formation has made for me. We've obviously gone into the 4-2-2 because I wanted to use the players that I had rather than, you know, not use them and just have them on the bench or whatever, or use them in positions where I didn't feel like I could abuse them. We'll get into that a little bit more off of some of the comments. But it is fair to say that playing with the 4-2-2, it just made it challenging, man. I lost a couple of games here, like, to really, really good players. My matchmaking was brutal. In fact, I lost one game to a guy. He was a stream sniper, but it doesn't matter. But he was a stream sniper. But I lost one game to him. He said he was 10-0, so he would have been 9-0 before he played me, and I was 3-1 at the time. So I don't know what we were doing playing, or maybe 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. And then I played against a guy who was, I think, 7-0, whilst I was 4-2. And it's like, goddamn, man, it was just really brutal matchmaking. And then I played against a guy who was so damn good at the game. He cooked me. You'll see it in here. I deserve to lose it. We still got good results, so don't worry about that. Like, it's not like I just lost loads of games or anything, but it just felt like in the last couple of weeks that we played champs, the really difficult games I was coming out on top of, you know, whether it was a really difficult opponent or a really good team that was up against, I was coming out on top, and they were sweaty, but I was like, yeah, that was good. It felt like the exact opposite this time around. It felt like with the 4-2-2, in those really competitive, tough games, I felt I was coming out on the losers' side of the bracket, which was a little bit frustrating. Anyway, some comments. The first comment is from Jax365, and he says, "It's been years now, and Nep still defends the same, running in straight lines past the opposing player. Wonder whether he holds sprint too much when defending instead of jockey, perhaps, but always a reason for him conceding, as has been for years." Such a fair comment, right? It is like, there's been some years I've been so good at these games, like wherever FIFA it was, like FIFA 19 I was good at, FIFA 17 and 18 we hit Elite 1s regularly. Okay, that's not true, not regularly, sometimes. You know, there's been some years I've been so good at the game, and it's always been because I could just attack way better. By the way, that miss, the 3-3, and that's this guy after this game was 10-0. What? Why am I playing him? Anyway, that was a competitive game. That actually gave me a little bit of like confidence, because I was like, damn, if he was 9-0 and then became 10-0, and that was quite a competitive game. Again, in my head, I'm like, I'm there or thereabouts. But yeah, the reason why I've been so good at previous games and able to get into like the elite division, or, you know, whatever, get like top ranks in champs and stuff, is because offensively I'm just really, really good. This year, for some reason, my attacking play has been suffering a little bit. Not a crazy amount. We're still able to score loads of goals. We're still able to score some good goals. You know, let's say the cheese this year hasn't really been the way I like to play, which is sometimes finesse shots from the top of the box, or, you know, last year, and specifically FIFA 23, those pop volley power shots, like from here where I've got Calafiori, I'll just pop it up and volley and power shot into the back of the net. That would be a goal. It's the way I played the game, to the point where I would win against people because they'd just be like, how has he done that sort of thing? And my attacking play used to just carry my poor defensive play. It is fair to say, exactly as you said, I do sprint past the ball carrier. It's something like, it's to do with age, but not in the sense of I'm too old to get good, but more in the sense of I am set in my ways and don't know how to break out of it. Especially when I'm playing in head loss, or when I'm like in a tough game, or when I'm a goal behind and I feel this urgency and this desperate need to get the ball. And so I just sprint at someone, and then they're like, oh, hey, look, he sprinted at me. I can ball roll, or do a skill move, or pass, do a 1-2. or just speed boost past. And before you know it, there I am now gone and leaving them in acres and acres and acres of space. And I don't know how to change it. I know how to change offensive play. I know how to learn how to do Travellas or finesse shots or low drivens or volley power shots or player locks, because offensively, I'm in control of the ball. So I know how, like, what I'm doing, I suppose, to do it. This is a guy, by the way, he beat me. Like, he literally was pausing for me. He was griddying on me. He was sending me messages at halftime, like calling me all sorts of names, telling me to quit. I was really passive with him. I just said, like, GG's brother, like, what's your record? And he was 7-0 after this, before this game. He went 8-0 with this game. And I can't even remember what my record was, but it was bad. And it's like, what is this for savage matchmaking? And this is one of those accounts as well, guys, where this guy was so good, by the way. Not like the other guy the other day where he was just passing and dribbling. This guy was meta abuse central, right? Player locks, Travellas, speed boosts, like every single meta tactic you can imagine, this guy was abusing. And he was perfect with it. Like, if I tried to, like, back off and be passive, and he just abused that. I tried to be aggressive and press him, and he abused that. It was crazy. It was difficult. But yeah, more to the point with, like, learning how to attack better. It's a lot easier because you have the ball. Like, you can learn how to Travella by just, like, learning the angles and the ball roll and stuff. It's really difficult to learn how to defend when you're so set in your ways of defending. And like I say, like, my biggest problem, and this is why I suffered so much today, whereas I didn't suffer like this last week and the week before, but the biggest problem of me suffering this week was because I was playing irrationally, because I was irate, I was angry, I was stressed, I was frustrated, and it made me defend poorly, and it made me attack poorly, and it made me play like I felt like I was having an urgency of, if I don't score, the world's going to implode. And it was just a really bad way to play the game. And as we were going through the games, you know, after the first 10, I was 6 wins and 4 losses. And I'm just thinking at that point, like, God damn, I'm 6-4 now. I didn't lose 4 the last week or the week before. Well, the week before I lost the 4th game in the last, like the 4th game on the last game of the game week. I've now lost 4 with 5 games to go. And so now I start putting that pressure on of, like, am I even going to get 9? Am I even going to get 10? I can't deal with this. And so, like, then I'm like, oh, God, what if it's going to be bad. And so I just start playing bad and start playing bad and start playing bad. And it's so bad. And it's like, you would think if I was a viewer of me, I would genuinely be sitting there going, why don't you just learn to get better? It benefits you through your content. It benefits you for your mental health. It would be like, people would, like, not respect you more per se, but people would respect your skill and ability on the game. And you would cruise to rank 3 and sometimes get rank 2 and rank 1. And all you have to do is learn. And that's what I would say to me if I was a viewer. Yeah, as me, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to speed boost down the wing and Travella into the top vins. That'll win me every game. And that's how I think. That's how I think. And that actually leads me to the next comment that we had, which was from Simeon LP. And he says, obviously you can choose whatever players that work for you or are meta for you, but Modric, especially without DLP++, isn't meta. Before I get to the rest of your comment, I would disagree. Luka Modric, he might not be used by pros and elite, like high elite rivals players and whatnot. He is ridiculously good, right? And we'll get a little bit more onto that in a moment. But he says, neither is Peta this FC. Muller, Beckham, and Bastoni too. And I mean an absolute pro/elite 1 meta. I created my account 1 week ago, and it's much more meta than yours, but I don't think the name of the series has to dictate there's 100% pro/elite division meta. And most new promo players are good enough to, at the moment, that you can get away with it if you're good at the game, which on average you undoubtedly are. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think it's a case of some viewers expecting full meta and being surprised by some of the clearly non-meta choices, where it's more of a case that this is a meta RTG as opposed to an EVO or Arsenal RTG, not that you have to only use the most available meta choice in each position. I appreciate the comment, and I completely understand where you're coming from. But one of the things that I was mostly trying to focus on for this particular account wasn't necessarily the meta players, but the meta play style. The 4-2-3-1 or the 4-2-1-3, the Travellas from the edges of the boxes, the extra pass, the player locks. And although I would agree with you that Beckham isn't meta, I don't know why he gets the hype he gets. I don't think he's that great at all. I would agree with you that Bastoni isn't meta. He just seems to get bullied in the back line to the point where I'm actually considering putting Hummels back into that back line. Muller, I've barely played with, so I couldn't really say whether he is meta or not. And yeah, Petr Cech, he's garbage. And I mean, I think we score a goal with him here, but he's not garbage. But yeah, he's not the game changer in those like super elite high level games. Modric, I would disagree with you personally. I think Modric is fine. He's got DLP plus as well, which is just fine. But one of the things that I wanted to do with regards to playing the meta tactics and the meta formation was not having to use, not using meta players, but not having to use meta players. And what I mean by that is like, I feel like this Calafiori, for example, so good. He's so good. But my Luis Suarez has got the most unbelievable like stats and goals and game return for me. Like, I do need to. Yeah, I got another red card here. I missed a chance. Viper didn't show it, but I missed a chance there with 10 men to go 4-3 up and would have buried this game. But I completely understand what you're saying. What I want you guys to do off the back of that is put in the comment section down below who you think the most metas... Put in the comment section down below the top 3 most meta players in the game right now. And we will see if I can get them / fit them into the team and kind of like improve this squad, because I really want to get 13 wins, and like the elite division that will just come with time. You know how Rivals is. The more you grind, you will get there eventually. But for the 13 wins, I feel like we've been close. You know, last week we was close. We got to 11-3. Okay, that's not close per se, but it is. The week before we got to 11-2, and then I choked both the games. If I'd have won one at the last game last week, and I think I would have done, because the guy I matched up against wasn't good, and I got quite lucky in matchmaking in that regard, even though it was meaningless, so I gave the win away. The one before, I'm like, if I can get to 12 wins, I'm 1 win away from 13. Like, the matchmaking at that level isn't that much different. I'm 1 win away. And what happened in this game is I got to 5 losses and just 7 wins, guys. I was 7-5 after 12 games. I think this is the game that is there, basically. And so what I did in the end was switch back to a 4-3-3 that I got 11 wins with the last 2 weekends in a row. And man, it was like night and day how easy the game was to play in that regard. And I don't necessarily want to not play in the 4-3-3. I just want to enjoy the players. But that's not the point of the series. The point of the series is not to enjoy the players. It is to sweat it out as much as we goddamn can and get as many wins as we can. So we've absolutely got to improve on that regard. And yeah, with Petr Cech, he's a really interesting one, because there were moments like this, for example, where we end up getting a penalty somehow. Really, really dodgy refereeing. But there were some moments where I was like, oh my God, Petr Cech is the truth. But then there were moments where I'm like, he's just so heavy and clunky and poor. We've got a comment from Sergio. He says, Nep, I just bought the premium pass with 500,000 coins and still had 300k left. Do you think I can make the rest back and be able to get it again next season? Without any shadow of a doubt. I've been arguing a lot with people on Twitter recently. And when I say arguing, I mean arguing, which I don't do often. I will respond to somebody sarcastically. I will have banter with people. I will sometimes have like a healthy debate with people. It's very rare that I argue with people, but I'm arguing with these people about how easy this game is and how better pack weight won't make you better at the game, or having a better team doesn't necessarily make you better at the game, or hacking the highest rated players won't make you better at the game, and yada yada yada. And people keep telling me how hard it is to make coins, especially for these Evos. On this account right now, after rewards today, we are, if I sold everything, close to 1 million coins, and I've spent 500,000 coins on the season pass, and I spent, what was it, 400 and some odd thousand coins on a store pack, and I've spent 400,000 coins on this Petr Cech SBC. which means I've spent 1.3 million coins and I have nearly 1 million coins and the account is 3 weeks old. It's so easy to make coins in this game. It's crazy. I don't understand why people are so like, I don't know, their mentality is stuck in like FIFA 17, FIFA 18, where coins were really, really, really difficult to get a hold of, and you know it was a struggle bus. You know, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. We've also got user CP8 says, I don't know if this is a skill issue, but I cannot get on with Kaka. Tried him at right wing and striker. Yeah, I think the reason why I picked this comment is because it leans perfectly into this meta player versus meta tactic situation, right? Kaka is very good, but he is not meta. He doesn't have technical, which is a massive, massive miss in my opinion. He doesn't have Provella, which means him on the right wing doesn't make any sense either. And even though he has first touch plus, I can't explain to you how bad he was for me when it came to controlling the possession and then going from there. He was so bad. It is also fair to say, and this is going to lead, I think this is going to heavily lean into the whole EA store pack thing, right? I found David Beckham and SBC to be mid. I found Rafael Leao to be quite mid. I found Kaka to be quite mid. Petr Cech, he's quite mid. I found De Bruyne to be insane, and I think personally as well, Modric is insane. I also think Calafiori is insane. And more to my point was, maybe Samuelino as well I thought was insane. But more to my point was, it does feel like even if they look on the surface like being great, like remember what people said about Ribéry? People hated that Ribéry. He would have been millions of coins on the market, and so would Kaka be as well, to be fair. He would have been millions of coins on the market, but people hate that Ribéry. People hate this Kaka, even though he would be millions of coins on the market. And I just think it's very fair to say that the cards EA give us in SBCs, objectives, and season pass, generally speaking, not as like a guaranteed, but generally speaking, it doesn't matter how good they look, they just don't play well. Or they don't play meta. And so I think going forwards, when it comes to building our squads, unless I feel really comfortable with a player, I need to let them go if they're not like from a pack. So for example, Suarez, I love that. Dembele is brilliant. De Bruyne is brilliant. We've got, I can't even remember who else we've got, but we've got so many other players where it's like, instead of me using this SBC objective or season pass player just because they have a left foot and they're a left wing, or a right foot and they're right wing, I really, really, really do need to get into building that kind of OP act player that at the very least, when people come up against me, they see my players and they're like, oh, come on, man, really? That's what I want. When I see Hullet and Vieira and Henry and Mbappe, I'm like, oh, come on, man. That's what I want. That's what I want. And so that's what we're going to work towards. Anyway, I won this game. Guys, this made me 9-5. Yeah, 9-5. After being 6-4 and then 7-5. Maybe 9-5. So we had a chance still to get the 10th win. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. That made me 8-5. This game made me 9-5. And there's Cech again actually doing something. Like, against that kind of, like, mid to weaker level opponent, Cech is, like, beasting. Man, he's beasting. Against that top-end opponent, he just doesn't cut the mustard. It's too easy to defend. But we've got one more game to see if we can get 10. Let's get into it. Nice. Just having that De Bruyne in that spot makes the world of difference. Or not even necessarily just De Bruyne, but just a midfielder in that spot. Mate, this game is so heavy. This gameplay is so heavy. It's crazy. I can't believe he scored off that. This gameplay is so heavy. I can't move. That's got to be a foul, right? He's onside there as well. I cannot move. This gameplay is horrific. mistakes. Come on. Steady the ship, man. This guy's not that great. But I'm fighting against the game here. There's just... Oh, I'm livid. Let's go, Dembele. I can't believe I've conceded these goals, man. But I press pass. Guys, I press pass, EA. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on. Keeper, just get it. Just get it. Come on, Modric. Penref, come on. Let's go. Oh, my good Lord. I can't believe the fact I had to change formation to get up to 10 wins, man. I can't believe it. That's embarrassing. I'm happy we managed to get 10 wins. But it's embarrassing, man. It's like, it's crazy how much of an impact formation plays on how you get results. Like, genuinely crazy. I took a couple of very well-deserved losses today. But honestly, man, as soon as we switch back into the 4-3-3, like the team just, there's just something, you know, it's just way easier, way easier. It shouldn't be that, like, it shouldn't be that distinct. It really shouldn't. I firmly believe that. It shouldn't be that distinct. However, we get rank 4 rewards today. We've been rank 3 the last 2 weeks. Let's see what we get from all of this good stuff and see if we can pick ourselves up an actual improvement to the team. We get Edison. We get Rodrigo. Hopefully soon to be an Arsenal player. We get Walsh. And we get Karchawi. Now, this, of course, is tradable, so we'll take these and sell them. Number 2. Come on, give me like one promo card, EA. 88 Oblak. 87 Hunderwan. Wow, no promo cards from all of that. That's fun, EA. This is the big stuff. The 1 of 3, 94 plus, ultimate tots or shapeshifter. I would love Bukayo Saka more than anything here. What we got, EA? 96 Renard, already owned. We've got 95 Wesley Schneider. Super cheap. Don't know if I'd take him or not. Gerrard. Damn, man. I don't care about either of these 2 cards. Like, Wesley Schneider looks all right. No rapid. Ravella plus, though. Got striker, left wing as well. He could be a fun one to try with an engine, maybe. Steven Gerrard, 5-star, 5-star as well. No, man, Stevie G looks poor, man. No quick step, no trickster, no first touch. I'm very tempted to take Renard for the fodder. That is what I'm going to do here. Sick reward. And then, come on, give me a big player. Gurman 95. Yeah, don't leave it. Okocha 95. Let's go! Oh, that's the stunner. Come on. Oh, it was worth it all in the end, he says, through gritted teeth and a bleeding heart. The star boy. What positions does he have? Left back. He genuinely might be my left back. On that left foot, has he got good defensive play styles? He has no defensive play styles. He won't be my left back. He's got cam and striker. I think he's just going to have to be my striker, isn't he? Oh, say hello to the new... No, he doesn't have low driven, though. Doesn't have quick step. Doesn't have low driven. Doesn't have any wing spots. Cam, sorry, but I don't play with the cam. I'm going to have to switch into the 4-2-1-3, aren't I? I'm going to have to switch into the 4-2-1-3. Oh, EA, thank you very much. Nice little 500k Bukayo Saka, 97 rated first owner. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. We've also got, I don't know how, oh, we've got the Play 40 Champs Excellence, which is nice. We've also got, on the last game, this 96 Cody Gakpo. Has he got DM? He must have with 94 defending. Yeah, he has. He might just become my second DM. What footed is he? Right footed. He might replace Tanaka for me, to be fair. If for anything else, just to have him in the team so people are like, oh, for crying out loud. You know, one of those ones where you're, oh, God, this guy gets at least 10 wins in champs. One of those ones. Right, 2 of 5, 87+ player pick. Is Gakpo good, is he? Yeah. I love that. Oh, man. It was all worth it, guys. It was all worth it. Just. And then we get some packages as well. What do we got? The Ultimate Tots / Shapeshifters pack. Give me a good tradable, please. Don't give me one of these, like, dirt cheap ones. Oh, wait, what? Let's go. It's Konate. Is he still expensive? I don't know if I want to put him into the team or not. Is he still like 200k or so? Oh, he's 350k. What? Surely I've got to sell him, right? There's no way he holds that value. He's a goalkeeper, for crying out loud. I just feel like the sensible thing to do is just to sell him straight away. There is no way goalkeepers hold that value. $355k. I'll list him at 350 just to get the insta sale. Oh, that is too clean, man. That is too clean. We get an 85/10 tradable. Yeah, had to run out. The luck had to run out eventually. All of this will get sold. Running out of trade pass space, to be fair. We also get an 87/3. No shapeshift. I can't even complain it. Like, I've made so many coins today and got Bukayo Saka as well that there is no complaints from me whatsoever. We get an 88/2. No promo card there either. Good exchange fodder for me. And then the premium shapeshifters pack as well. Come on. Give me a beast again. Give me Konate again. I'll take him now as an untradeable. Going to be Miguel Almiron. Okay, so it's a 95 to start. That's really good. We could get a big player in behind here. Fede Valverde. Interesting. I know he's quite cheap, but 100k. It's just another player. I just don't need strikers. Got left wing. Right-footed. Got chip shot plus and aerial plus. It's just such a dead card for that, isn't it? Such a dead card for that. And then an 83/20. No promo card here either. Loads of fodder for the exchange, which is really, really nice. We're up to 666,000 coins. That, I tell you what, getting rid of Konate at 88's mad expensive. Getting rid of Konate, or just getting Konate in the first place, is a huge win. Getting Bukayo Saka is a huge win. Wait, even 86s and 85s aren't selling. That's insane. I'm going to send one of these Hawks back into the consumable pile to give to Kaka. And the rest can go. We're up at 700,000 coins now. Which is nice. Because we are going to do Butragueño. And it's just going to be another midfield. I don't even know if I should do Butra now. I kind of want to. But I also kind of don't. Like, should I use the coins to, like, buy somebody? What is it for Butra? Like 400,000. Yeah, Berbatov I will do as well. I think that Berbatov will be good for this team. Best cam in the game. Yeah, but I've now got Bukayo Saka, haven't I? I want to do. I'll do Berbatov and Butragueño in the next video. Oh, I can't explain, man, how going back to a 4-3-3 or now into a 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-1-3, should I say? I can't explain how much easier it was to play those last few games. It's a bit of a shame because Kevin De Bruyne is gone. Not gone. He's going to go onto the bench, to be fair. Instead of who, though? Good CDM backup, good centre-back backup, good striker backup, left wing backup, right wing backup, and backup, and CDM and centre mid and left wing backup. Gonna have to be instead of Muller, isn't it? Damn, I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew when I did this Muller that he'd I started him like the first few days on this account, and I thought, oh, he's going to be so good for us on this account. But I didn't finish him until I already had an insane team. And now I'm looking at all that fodder put in for a card that's got 6 games. And then look at our bench, man. Samuelino, who, by the way, was brilliant. Vinicius Jr., Obel, Suarez. This Cody Gakpo is actually going to go into the team. And it's going to have to be over Tanaka, you know. I will say this. I don't know how much this Tanaka card is still. He's like 50k, 40k. He is genuinely phenomenal. Like, he is one of the best players I've got in the team by far. He is genuinely brilliant. But this Cody Gakpo, he's going to have to go in, isn't he? 5-star, 5-star. A lot more height in that spot there. Press proven and bruiser, incisive and long ball, intercept plus as well. I guess we want an anchor or a shadow on him. Ideally an anchor, so I might leave basic until I get one. And then, yeah, for Kaka, we need to put that hawk on him. To make him, what does it make him? Controlled lengthy. Yeah, controlled lengthy now. What's check? Check's just controlled. Can I make check controlled lengthy? No, he's only controlled. That's too bad. Surely over Modric. Mate, Modric is too insane, man. Modric is crazy. Modric is so elite, man. We've got this Bukayo Saka. What chem style do we want on him now? Probably an engine, to be fair, so we'll keep it basic until we get one. I mean, even this Osimhen, when we got him, I thought he'd be in the team for ages. Look how good he was, man. 72 goals and 50 assists in 53 games. We've got Luis Suarez, who doesn't see the light of day. Luis Suarez might be the best player that I've got, to be fair. And yet he doesn't, like... I really should have Suarez on the bench, I feel like. I might put Suarez on over Van Persie, you know. This Van Persie, look at that. That is atrocious, man. 4 goals and 5 assists in 24 games. He's just not the one. I wasted that left wing position on him. Yeah, I didn't like Kobel either, Matt. You know, I tried Kobel, I just didn't like him. I'm going to put Suarez on the bench over Van Persie. Alafiori can go. We got lots of options. We got 2 strikers, 3 strikers, 2, 3, 4 cams, 1 right wing, 1 left wing, 2 CDMs, centre back. Even Czech might eventually be out of the team. I don't know. I want him as shadow striker. I want him up in there. All right, let's go and play a game. Play a game with a new team. Wow. Why have my defenders not locked onto that ball there? Lovely. Good steal. So cheesy, but I'll take it. Saka! Golazo, baby. Goal, 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 goal. I wanted one of those like first time like rollers. Overplaying. Overplaying. Who's Joe? My hair was wrong, look at that. Bang average team. Clean in it. Clean. Clean. This Ousmane Dembele, man. Just need to use him more for stuff like that. Exactly like that. It was good football, that. I need to do that way more, by the way. That left wing to right wing pass is always on. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Saka, golazo, baby. Need to use tech dribble a little bit more, especially with him. What a touch. What a touch. The first touch symbol didn't even come above his head. That's how bad that first touch was for Kaka. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye. Hey, this guy had 3 shots the whole game.